Hello, my woo-woo sisters. How is everyone this evening? How are you? Oh my gosh, there's stuff everywhere. It's not good. It's a mess here. Yeah, so it's been a day, but then I remember tomorrow is the 1010 portal, so that could be why it's been a day. Full moon, 1010 portal, a lot of powerful energy. Hello, Miss Tanya. I feel like this is like, well, hang on. What is happening? Hang on. I'm stuck. I can't see the comments. There we go. Oh my gosh. Farting rainbows yet? Yep. Farting rainbows. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Okay. So, I'm just going to fix this. Hi, Sarah. So tomorrow is the 1010 portal. So when the calendar lines up, like 1010, 9988, you get it? It'll be 1111, 77, or 1212, right? It is a great time for manifesting because the portal opens up. So what you need to do is write down 10 things to release and then burn them. And then write down 10 things that you want to bring into your life. And you can put it under your pillow. You can put it in your manifestation box. If you don't know what a manifesting box is, it's any sort of box where you want to save your manifestings, right? Things you want to manifest. So I want you to think about that. I will burn mine and try not to set the house on fire. Someone said to me the other day, oh, I'll burn my stuff I want to release. I need to get a cauldron. You do not need a cauldron, all right? You can have a kitchen sink. I'm sure you have a pot or a pan or something. You do not need a cauldron. We think too big, and those things, stop us, right? For your intuition, you need to be creative. That doesn't mean you need to go learn how to paint. If you have paint it, slap it on the walls, right? If you have pen and paper, draw, right? If you sing in the shower, that is creative. We don't have to overthink it. This is my manifesting box, right? It's, socks came in it, right? I'm going to show you right here. Tarot socks came in it. They were $12.99. I got them for Christmas from my hubby. In it, I don't need that in it. In it, I have stuff I shouldn't have in it. But, I'm going to take this stuff out and throw it out. And a highlighter that I've been looking for. But in it, I have some rocks that I collected at the beach that I like. You could put some crystals. You could put, I don't know why I collected these. I just like them. You could put whatever you want in there, right? And so this is a manifesting I did I think I did that on the Lionsgate portal, right? So I want you to think about that. Or you can sleep with it under your pillow for 22 days. Now, I sleep with a puppy, so I am not sleeping with that under my pillow. So, that's what we do. We need to think smaller, right? Think smaller. We don't have to have all the fancy stuff, right? You want to get in shape, walk to the end of your driveway. Once you've got that conquered, walk down a little further. So, I want to know, I am farting rainbows everywhere. That's what I'm doing. Happy. Today has been a day. It's been a day. But you gotta have those days sometimes, right? So you gotta have those days of frustration. I'm frustrated. Oh, here, they've sent me another friggin'. No, they haven't. I'm frustrated with, okay, so I know what I'm gonna do after this call. I am going to send a message to somebody else and see what they say. What I want to do, I use ConvertKit, which is my email server, I guess you call it, right? To send out my emails. That way I can divide people up into certain courses. So if you're taking Intro to Tarot at a certain time, I can tag you in that, and then I can just send you an email in that group. Makes my life a little bit easier. I just send the monthly people their email. Makes my life a little bit easier, right? They take care of it all. And plus it helps with, like if I did it all through my Gmail, it would look like spammy. So I don't do it that way. So what I want to do, and I ran into this with a couple people lately, is I want to take my 7-day free trial link and have it so it converts to the payment after 7 days, right? Because I hate reminding people. And so you think that would be easy. I have been working on that since Sunday night. That is what I've done all week. I have, oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 25, 33, 38 emails from ConvertKit. And every so often it goes off into somebody else. And, you know, because that person has gone home and now somebody else is taking over. And then I have to explain the friggin' thing all over again. Right? And so, hi Amanda. Oh, I didn't tag everybody. So, that is why I'm cranky pants. Cranky pants. Right? And so I burnt some incense. It looks like it's supposed to. I had to put my credit card info in for the free trial. Yeah, but it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. And so that's the whole point. And then they're like, ConvertKit doesn't do it. And I'm like, no shit, Sherlock. So you have to make a link through Stripe, which is the financial. It's just. Do you see where I am? And really, Sean helped me make the link through Stripe because that was my first problem. And he was confused, and we had to ask ChatGPT, and like, he's just better with computers, so he knew what to ask ChatGPT, right? And so, where is my thingy that I'm doing tonight? And so, it's a 5-card spread. Yeah. So he spent 2 hours getting the link. Then we got the link, and I've been since Monday trying to get this link to work. So then I can say, because then I want to boost the group. Like, it's not, but I can't change now because I have so much in there. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I change now, like, I'm screwed. So, at least I think I am. But, like, I already have payments coming from 2 places because when I first started, I was using Square. And so some people pay in Square and some people pay in Stripe. And so I get payments. I'm just need a break. Hi, Louise. I am sorry you're coming home and I'm like having a meltdown about computer stuff. But I am in a Facebook group and I'm going to post in there and see if anybody in there can help me. And so that's what I'm going to do. So tonight we are doing a 5-card spread about what to let go of during a portal or what to do during a portal, right? So I want you to think about that. And I know the other night I did promise that I was going to post the cards for the bingo so people know. And I just didn't get it done because I've been doing all this other stuff. Like this one little thing that doesn't work has set my whole week back. My whole week. Whew. There we go. Whew. Zen. I gotta find my Zen computers. It's so bad my mother-in-law saw my reel I made. And my mother-in-law called my husband and said, what's wrong with Joss? Is she okay? What's wrong with her? There's something not right. She's all upset. I saw it on the Facebook. And so I ended up talking to her for about half an hour about everything that was going on that I was so angry about. And so, like, I never talked to my mother-in-law. So, yeah. Oh, I know. Did you have that bad cold that was going around? That cold flu, whatever it was? My husband and I have had that this week. No appetite. Coughing. He has been terrible. Like when he exhales at night, it goes, ah, ah, all night long. All night long. Anyway, I will do that tomorrow. Actually, Kylie went through it. And she sent me a list. Kylie's not on tonight. Kylie needs to be a VA. She does. She needs to be a virtual assistant. And she's amazing. But, so she went through and sent me a list. So I'm just going to go back and check over the list because I'm not keeping the list either. You got antibiotics for it? I wanted him to go to the doctor and he won't go. So what do you do? What do you do with that, right? So let's flip the camera. The cards have jumped out while I was sitting here. There's so many people on antibiotics right now too. Like there's so much going around. So let's flip the camera. See what we got. I was going to do a Thanksgiving one, but then I realized it was a 10-10 portal. And I was like, whoo, we got to do the 10-10 portal. Okay. Let me see how we're arranged here. All right. All righty then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's supposed to be like in a crescent. I don't know. Let's see if we put it over here. All right. How's that? Not too bad. Not too bad. I can go down a little lower here. Okay. Oh, well, that worked out well. That worked out fabulous for you then. Good week for you to get sick. Okay, our first card is the Seven of Cups. So this is what I want you to think, right? I want you to think, what choices do I have? Right? We sometimes get caught in the I don't want or I don't know, but think of what choices you have. There are so many choices. Do you want transformation? Do you want riches? Do you want a castle in the sand? What do you want? Where do you see your life going? So that is the first thing. And that would be really good to sit and think about, right? Your life is divided up like a pie in 6 parts. And so you have your health, you have your family, you have your community, you have your spirituality, you have your finances, and you have your work, right? So I think that's the 6 parts that need to work all together. And so you can sit and think, what choices do I want to make in these 6 parts? And where do I want to grow? And that could be part of your 10-10 manifestations, right? What 10 areas do I want to grow? Because we want to be balanced. We just don't want to grow all in one area, right? We want to grow in all of the areas. So I want you to think about that. What choices do I have? And I want you to follow your intuition. Your intuition's going to tell you what you want and where you want to go, right? So I want you to think about that. Okay, so that is our first card. Our second card, what we're going to leave behind. We're going to leave behind, why would we leave behind the 9 of Pentacles? We're going to leave behind, I'm hearing things that don't serve us, but we're going to leave behind. I want you to think of 10 things to leave behind. We're going to leave behind things that hurt us financially, right? Or things that hurt our abundance, that stop us from reaping whatever we want, right? Because this card is about reaping. This, like, reaping, like harvesting. So I want you to think about what is what is stopping me from having everything I want? And I want you to let it go, right? So I want you to think about that. What is stopping me? Right now, I feel, and I could be wrong, the thing that is stopping me is the friggin' link. But I will get it worked out. Come hell or high water, I'm going to figure it out, or I'm just going to move my email platform. It's just what's going to happen. That is my next thing. So I want you to think about that. Maybe I need to let go of the angst around that, right? Maybe I've put too much value in that, and maybe the value isn't really there. The thing about, I'm not going to get into it, but maybe that is it. So I want you to think, what am I going to leave behind that is stopping me from having everything I want? Maybe it's something to do with your thinking. Maybe it's something to do in your routine. Maybe it is relationships that you have, right? So I want you to think about that. All right, card 3. Ooh. Find the flow. Let's find the flow. So right now, you need to find the flow. And surrender into what you need to do, right? Like, if you want to make more money, but you don't want to work more hours at your job, you need to figure out some other way to make more money, right? So I want you to think about that. If what you want and what you're doing doesn't align, then you're just making wishes, right? You need to align your manifesting, right? If you want to run a marathon, yet you don't own a pair of sneakers, and you don't walk to the end of your driveway, then you're not aligning that. Like, you're just wishing. But when you manifest, you need to surrender to what you need to do. You need to surrender to the hard parts, right? And so I want you to think about that. Where am I blocking myself that I could surrender, right? Where I can find the flow. I can find the ease, right? I'm saying right all the time. I don't know why. So I want you to think. That's a good thinking card. I love the Hanged Man. For those who are, this is the Hanged Man. Okay, so the next card. Your support is in your inspiration. Your support is in the hope. Your support is in your spirituality, right? I want you to think where you are spiritually. Am I sending out the right energy, right? Say you want to have more friends, but everybody that comes up to talk to you, you tell them to F off. You're not going to have more friends, right? Like, that is just not going to happen. So I want you to think about that. Where are you having more what? So you can have more inspiration. You can have more hope. When you change the inside of you, it affects all the energy, and you become a different person. And you will attract different things into your life, okay? So I want you to think about that. So what can you let go of in all of this? So that's what you need to release. So I want you to think about that. It's very important. And I keep saying that, but I do. Like, all of this manifesting and releasing stuff is thinking, is journaling, is going inside. So what are you doing? And the very last card is, card 5, is the 6 of Swords. So your way forward is to find calmer waters. If you find your life is a little bit chaotic, you are moving to calmer waters. When you do all these things, when you reach spirituality, you reach a calm, right? And even though I'm upset today and I'm frustrated, I'm not frustrated the way I used to be, say 2 or 3 years ago, right? I'm not screaming and yelling and angry and throwing my computer because it's not working. Not that I would have thrown my computer, but do you know what I mean? I have found calmer waters. That doesn't mean I don't get frustrated, and that doesn't mean I don't feel those emotions. I just am able to step back and know that this is a moment. This is not forever. Right? And when you're healing, and I'm not saying I'm healed, I still have stuff to heal, but when you're healing, you will see that, right? You will see when you start changing your energy that that doesn't affect you anymore, right? I still have some stuff that I need to work on, but I'm getting better. Do you know what I mean? I'm still frustrated. Like today, I wrote back at one point going, I am so frustrated. I have been through this already with someone else and someone else and someone else. And before I would just been frustrated because I would have felt like, why don't they understand me? Why don't they get that I'm frustrated? Why don't they get that I've tried everything? But that's not the way anymore. So I want you to think about that. It's a lot to think about in tarot, right? I send you a lot of things that you need to think about. But that is your 1010 portal. Hi, Sandra. We're just finishing up. We're doing the 1010 portal. So it's a great day to manifest tomorrow. So I want you to think of 10 things that you need to release. When you do your manifestations, I want to post in the group. Like, I really want you guys to post in this group. So when you do it, you don't have to make a video. You don't have to take a picture. You can just say, I did my 1010 portal stuff. So we're going to release 10 things and we're going to manifest 10 things. And when you manifest, you're going to write that in like, I have, I am, I have done. Like you've already got it. You're not going to put, I want to become president. No, you're going to put, I am president. Not that we're president, we're prime minister, right? So I want you to think about that. I want you to think like, and manifesting is not wishing upon a star, right? Like I'm not going to say, I want to buy a Lamborghini tomorrow. Because I don't, number one. And number two, I don't have that money. But I could say it could put on a wish list. I talked on here for 2 years about buying a green SUV. And what did I buy this year? Green SUV. Did the company even make them? No. Now they make them. I had to wait for the timeline to catch up. That's all. Now I got it. Almost bought a blue one last fall and then changed my mind. And now I have it. So I want you to think about that. Where does the timeline from what I want to what is happening need to catch up? Right? And you can quantum leap and quantum jump your timelines too, right? So I want you to think about that. It's like totally crazy. When you let go of man-made time, you can figure things out. So I want you to know that you have so many choices. So I want you to write those 10 things that you're going to release and you're going to burn them in a safe spot. I'm going to burn mine in the sink tomorrow because did you see the fire I created the other day? My poor little Remy dog was scared to death. And then the smoke detectors all went off. And so then we're going to write 10 things we want. And we're either going to put our manifesting box, jar. You can use a jar. You can use a bag, whatever you have. Or sleep with it under your pillow. I have Remy dog, so Remy dog would be chewing that paper. And so that is it for me tonight. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I will be back on Tuesday. I promise sometime over the weekend I will get these cards all to you. Had I been smart, I would have taken pictures as I went, but I had not. And so I will have to watch the videos. And that's okay. I will get the bingo cards. I want to know how everybody's doing in bingo too. Intro to Tarot is starting October 20th. I have sent out invites. If you did not get an invite, I apologize. I have to go through and select everybody, and sometimes I miss people, and I apologize. You wrote them down tonight. Thank you. If you've already taken Intro to Tarot from me, you qualify to take Intro to Tarot 2, which is a fascinating course. Sharon has taken it. She will tell us how amazing it is. And I need to plan something for November and December. I haven't done that yet, but I will. And that is it. Remember, if you invite 10 people in with the link, thank you. I actually have them on my desk. I'll take a picture of them tonight. If you want to get that free square, you send the link to 10 people. This link I'm trying to create. So just wait. Or you can send them in and I'll do a follow-up. Yeah, so that is it for me tonight. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. We're having our Thanksgiving dinner at 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. Really don't understand that, but that's okay. And then Sunday we're having roast beast because it's just easy when my family's all home. And my baby girl is home now, and so now I want to go snuggle with her. She's not really a baby. She's 21, and she don't want to snuggle with me, but, you know, you got to torture them somehow. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate. That is it. I will see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye for now. Oh, there we go.